Hi there, I go by the name of the Celtic Storyteller, and I just wanted to do this twin flame check-in. So for all the twin flames out there in separation, the feeling I think at the moment for many of you, and certainly this reading will be for those of you who are feeling, the separation more than usual, that connection that you felt that you had spiritually, it seems to be pulling away from you. And, in some cases, let's face it, that could be a good thing. If this is a twin that you can't be with, you may have learned your lesson, and, there may be this more separation, the physical separation is there, but maybe you're feeling this spiritual separation as well. They're always there going around you, like planets. It's like this orbit has got bigger. That's sort of the feeling that is coming to me for this reading, and that's why I'm doing this reading, and it's why I've picked these angel therapy cards for, a little soft message to start off with for these twins feeling this, that the orbit has got bigger. That's what I might call this video, actually, the orbit. Your orbit has got wider, so you feel further away. And we'll just do a little bit of a mirroring reading for you, their feelings, your feelings, let's see. I always love to do a twin flame check-in. So let's go. Come on, what gentle therapy, angel therapy do these twins need right now? What gentle angel therapy do these twins need to hear right now, please? I think it's this one. Earth Angel, you are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. Yes, so it's like this lesson that you may have learned from your twin, has allowed you to move into this space where you can be the light worker that you were meant to be. That you can teach about love because you understand so much about love yourself. So, sorry, I know you can't really see that card. Let me pop it over there. I'll be able to see it a bit better. Okay, Earth Angels, twins, let us get some cards for you. So I'm going to do them. In the Rider-Waite-Smith, and I'm going to do you in these cards here. These are the Heaven and Earth Tarot. Okay, so yeah. All right. Ooh, no, I don't want those. Don't want those. Okay, I've already done all my kind of shuffling and splitting, but I'll just split it one more time here on camera for you. Okay, let's go. Now, no. Yeah. Oh, wouldn't you know it? So for many twins, this is somebody from your past, this is the twin from the past. This is somebody that you might have fallen for as you were growing up, or as you were young, and things were very, everything feels so much stronger, doesn't it, when you're younger? So this is, and if it wasn't somebody from, that you knew growing up that you fell for and became your twin, or this was your twin, it is somebody that you have that connection with, that you feel like you've known them in a past life. They're a soulmate, So this is just clarifying. This is their road. This is clarifying. They do feel this way about you as well, and they could be feeling nostalgic at the moment. So even though you feel your orbit has gotten wider, they haven't forgotten you. Don't worry. They haven't forgotten you. Yeah. But they are in a period of, more of reflection. It's not, they spiritually are spending time themselves. So where you may have been dreaming about them, where they may have been dreaming about you, that has kind of eased off a bit, and now they're just more about themselves, maybe, kind of this one sword here. And it's tough. It's heartbreaking for both of you in some ways, but, there's also a strength in, being on your own for a while. There's strength in that. Okay, let's go a bit more. Okay, I'm going to take this. No, I'm going to take this one here. All right, yeah. It's like they know, this period of quiet will allow them to, reach those spiritual lessons that they need. They could also be, moving into this light worker energy themselves. Helped because of what they felt about you. you know, and I think they've learned lessons of love as well, you know, to love in a gentle way, to guide people in a gentle way. That's where their strength is, but this is fortitude as well, you know, so sort of being able to put up with heartache in the long run, you know, and using it then to your advantage, using it to maybe show love, you know, compassion where you didn't know, you know, or they didn't know how to show it before. I feel the card is in here somewhere, so I'm going to do this instead. Okay. Wow, the sun, you know, which is illumination and finding answers, and having gone through your kind of life's path and seeing what's, you know, on the other side of the wall, is striving and striving and striving, and then getting to the point where you can just be yourself, be happy and illuminated, you know. So look, it's difficult, but this is actually been good for them as well, you know, to maybe think less about the past and maybe take some time to work on their own spiritual journey. And I'm just going to see what comes through for you under that, because that'll probably give us a lot more information, give us that layer, because, you know, the twin, you know, the twin's life can be reflected in the other twin's life, even in separation. Now, I'm going to take this one here. Okay, so yeah, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is sort of repeating tasks, you know, so you may have felt that this, you know, this repeating thought and energy spent on, you know, the past, on how you felt, maybe have been where you started, you know, before this orbit separated. You know, and when you keep thinking about somebody, they'll keep coming back, you know, like the Eight is infinity. It'll just keep coming back into your mind. You know, the nostalgia for this person will never end. Get this one here. Okay, and you have the Emperor. So this is another 4. And, you know, the Emperor, it's hard to be in the Emperor energy all the time, but the Emperor does look at the bigger picture. So much like them in their reflection, you know, this is you looking at the bigger picture of maybe, you know, that coldness that is required to move away from somebody that you feel, your twin, that you can't be with, or you're not going to be with at the moment, just requires that little bit of extra strength. It's like you're putting on your armor against this passion that you had for this person, in order to look at the bigger picture of your life and to determine what's going to make you happy. So here we have the 9 of this, they call this strength as well. So this is the 9 of Wands, you know, so it's, you could feel a bit embattled doing this, you know, it's not an easy thing to do, and you could be weary about it, you know. And the funny thing I find is sort of there's a little bit of toing and froing with the cards, you know. You have some stronger cards where they don't, and vice versa, you know. So on your journey, you're in the same way, your orbits are different, you know, for the different things that you're feeling. But you're allowed to do that because, you know, your relationship is a pendulum, and where you take some energy, they won't have it, and vice versa, you know, but then it's given back again. Yeah, and we have you, see, oh my God, like it's just like I said, you know, see the strength, while you have strength here, they don't have it, but they have something else. They have the High Priestess. And here, where you have the High Priestess, they have strength. Do you know what I mean? So because your orbit is wider, you're not feeling the same things at the same time, but it doesn't mean that you're not feeling the same things. It's just at the moment, you're like those, you know, separated particles. I can't remember what you call them, but, you know, it's you're feeling the opposites at the moment, you know. So this here, you know, is the 4s, you know, very different types of 4s, but similar. And then here you get your strength. So this is the 9 of Wands. It's not strength, but this card calls it strength. I'm just going to put on my glass to see. Yeah, great strength. Okay, so yeah, all right. And, you know, this is strength, you know, and then you have the 2 High Priestesses here. So I hope you can see that here and here, you know. So it's not that you're not connected. It's just that you're not connected, obviously, at the moment. So that separation you're feeling is just, like I say, it's just your broader orbit. And that's just the way it is at the moment. It's the way it has to be, because that's the way it is. Okay, let's see what we get here at the end. Right, I'm not going to take those, just too many that came out. Just one more, please, for the end here. One more, please. Let's take that one. Oh, abundance. Okay, so the 3 of Cups. So if you see this tree here, you know, and the little circle in the tree, you know, again, it's like a little, you know, this is where it's all headed. This is where all the energy is going. So look, and again, it's a very happy, cheerful card, but maybe not to the extent that this happy, cheerful card is as well. So look, you are still reflecting each other's energies in some way, in a more distant way. So, you know, this will all have meaning, I suppose, or you'll understand the meaning, I feel, at a different point. But for the moment, this is helping you as an individual to concentrate on this ball of light here, okay? So it's like, this is your ball of light here, all right? Like the ball of light there. And, you know, maybe there's a different tribe that you're going to hang around with now that will help you. So if you're, you know, you're into spirituality, you feel that you're a light worker, you have something to teach other people, you know, there's maybe people that you can spend time with, you know, spiritually, that will help you to do this. So just knowing that this relationship, this twin flame, had a meaning, had a purpose, is still in your life, but just in a broader orbit. So look, that is the twin flame check-in for today. This is going to be a timeless reading. So look, whenever it rings true for you, whenever you see it, and if it rings true for you, then this is the point that you're at. I presume that if you weren't at the point where you feel separated and in a different orbit, you wouldn't have listened to this much. So, you know, it's for who will find it, I believe. All right, so listen, that is all that I have for your reading, twin flames, today. I really hope that this helped you in some way. So slán go fóill, which is bye for now in Irish, and I'm wishing you all the best. What do you do when you know you've missed out on the future you were meant to have? I waited, and with the first breath of possibility, I jumped, sink or swim.